Pete Weber met Brian Voss in the round of 16 in what looked like a great matchup. But Voss just didn't have it. Pete swept him 3-0. Moving to the round of 8 to meet Brian Goebel. Weber's game and intensity never let up. He would sweep Goebel 3-0 to move to the TV show today.
It's been 6 years since these great bowlers faced off together on television. And Walter Ray, I don't have to remind you that you won that last meeting on TV with Pete Weber to win the 1997 St. Clair Classic. Is it great to face Pete again, and what can we expect today that would be different from last time you two faced?
Well, I'm going to win again, but the last time we were going for $2 million, and it was an exciting race. It was the last tournament on ABC. It was kind of an emotional event. It was a pleasure bowling Pete. It's going to be a pleasure bowling him again. He's a great player, but I'm going to take him down.
Well, Pete may beg to differ on that, but you said yesterday, to be the best, you have to beat the best. You've got your chance now. How much more meaningful would it be to win this tournament having beaten Walter Ray?
Well, to win the first match against Walter Ray would mean I did beat the best in the world for the last 5, 6, 7 years. I mean, Walter's been the man to beat. And the only way to overcome and be #1 is to beat #1, and that's what I have to do today.
Well, Walter Ray leads the all-time TV series 5-2, but like I said, it's been a long time, so it's all fair game today. Dave?
Leslie, hard to believe, 43 TV shows since the last time Walter Ray faced Pete Weber. 43 for Walter since that time. On the money today. On the line, $120,000. Already, the bowlers have wrapped up a very nice $20,000.
Come on.
With his trademark sunglasses, always wears them on TV. Not because of any sort of eye issues, but just to fight off the glare.
Little movement off to the right side. Pete backs off, regroups.
We have a big crowd here today in Taylor. And we're underway. With the World Championship, what a start for PDW. He's in the pocket.
And although the oil pattern this week, Dave Ryan, was very unique, we hadn't used it in any other major. These guys made this oil pattern look real easy. Walter Ray Williams Jr. had a 300 game last night. Parker Bone III had a 300 game last night.
Walter Ray's day starts in the pocket. 10 in the pit for Walter Ray Williams Jr., who is trying to catch the late, great Earl Anthony with 41 all-time career titles. He may do that next year. By the numbers. Remember, they didn't bowl that much, these two, because they were in the top 8 and got right to the Super 16.
Take a look at this average here. 246. I think Walter Ray missed or had 1 or 2 open frames in the 10 or so games that he bowled.
Oh, that's not good.
Not that far. The ball he wanted.
Playing a lot further right than he did yesterday. Watch, this ball is going to be right around first arrow when it gets halfway down the lane. The third board.
It's just this week.
1 spare he missed.
Remember, he got right to the Super 16 when all qualifying was bypassed. He was able to cover the 2 pins there for a mark. They call him Deadeye for a reason. Incredibly accurate bowler. PDW, among others, as he said with Leslie moments ago, certainly would agree Walter Ray Williams Jr. is the best, may be the best ever. Certainly an argument there. Looks to be a shoe-in for player of the year. Pete wants to take him down, and he's got a 4-pin out.
And right away, you know, the players that bowled this week didn't see this kind of reaction. Now, the VIA lanes are a higher friction surface, and they yielded much higher scores, even though it's the same lane pattern that we used at Taylor Lanes.
Trying to stay perfect. Does so. Single pin conversion spares. Randy, you see the fans on the right of the TV pair are right on top of the action here in Taylor. Our arena setting. A great look from our jib camera. We have the Great looks from our crew. Done an incredible job all year. So the fans are right on top of the action.
And let's just hope for Walter Ray's sake, none of them have any cameras.
PDW and back to the pocket. Shreds the rack again. Each bowler. Good start. Tracy certainly enjoys the good start from Pete.
We've talked about this before. Now watch the hand of Pete Weber open at the top. There's no grab. The hand rotates around the side of the ball. Thumb comes out first, fingers last.
Back to Walter Ray. Oh. And a 9-pin for him from Ocala, Florida. And his wife Paige with him every step of the way on this 2002-2003 tour season. The wives sit together. They are very good friends. It's almost like one big family on tour.
Yeah, it
long
sure is.
season.
Right now, Walter Ray's reaction doesn't look all that hot, and he's only a pin down, although Pete is working on a strike in the third. And the one thing you don't see Walter Ray do a lot of is not hit the pocket. First shot, obviously, really good. The left lane, got it wide, went light, and then the solid 9 in the third frame.
Now, tour title number 37 would inch him closer to Earl Anthony's all-time record of 41. What a year he's had. 10 TV shows. A quick high mom back home for Pete.
In this big a venue, there's going to be subtle distractions, and you have to block that out of your mind and get focused on the job at hand.
Walter Ray's going to step away. There
Come
are
on,
some
guys.
fans chattering here a bit. It's a rowdy crowd, as we saw at the top of the broadcast. And jam-packed for our season-ending World Championship, as the march has led us here in March to suburban Detroit. Flush in the pocket again. Deadeye has done it one more time. 2 strikes in his first 4 frames.
Pretty good shot here after being distracted, not once but twice, and stepping off the approach. That's what makes Walter Ray so good. His mental game, his ability to focus.
Back to Pete Weber, slightly high, and leaves a 4-pin.
I mean, if you could compare the change of direction down the lane, Walter Ray's change of direction versus Pete's is like 3 times what Walter Ray